Hi, everybody. Well, or nobody right now. Hi, everybody soon. It's now 2 o'clock. You're getting all the shades of sunshine in my office. So this is pretty exciting. And I have a new camera. So I'm pretty excited about that too. Let's make sure that Facebook is playing. Oh, look at that. Popped right up. Nobody's there though. It's interesting for me to see how many people join at different times of the day. Now it could be a little skewed because, oh, one whole person. Hi, Stephanie. You're the first. But it's fun for me to see, we got more people at 8 p.m. Now it might have just been because it was the first night. I don't know. And now people are like, wow, this is really boring. I'm not watching anymore. Wah, wah, wah. Did I tell you I think I can do like noises like that with my little toy here? I gotta figure that out. I think it's sort of amazing. There's a lot of stuff it does that I don't know how to do. How's that? Hi, Susan. We are just getting started. Today I'm hoping to, what am I doing? Finishing the bands in the neck band and the arm bands. Okay, that was too many bands. I'm finishing the neck band and the arm bands on my tank. And then I'm gonna sew the pockets to my skirt. Yeah, it's good. I think we're good. We'll see. Today's Thursday. I gotta finish by Friday. I think we're on track. This is my first time. The only other sew-along I've ever done was in the family, and it was for a little clutch, like a little purse, that I'd never sewn before. And it was 5 hours in one day. And I think I just went right to bed after that. It was exhausting. You know what, Stephanie? My husband actually loves this channel on Sirius XM called, it's like the covers channel. And it's all these bands doing covers. And I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it. And he's like, no, listen to this one. And then every now and then he gets me because he'll put it on his playlist. And we play music while we're cooking dinner. While he's cooking dinner. And and I'll be like, he'll catch me sort of jamming out. And he's like, see, it's a good channel. I'm like, no, it's terrible. It's terrible. I have my moments. All right, 6 whole people. Should we just jump right in? It's a hard time of the day. Like, I think a lot of my live stuff goes, goes to 2 or 3 o'clock, and I don't really get it because the kids are going to be off the school bus in 45 minutes, and they're going to instantly run right in here. And then it'll be just like nonstop interruptions or loud noises or screaming or crying, something. It's bananas. All right, so today we have April from the 5 out of 4 family joining us. She's just going to tell you a little bit about what she thinks and her favorite parts of the family, so that's exciting. Who likes my new camera? I'm pretty excited. It took a while for it to come, but it's awesome. I used it this morning for our live video in the family. All right, let me join. I think I have to unmute her first, maybe. Hi, Lydia. Oh, we do have, oh, now I can see everybody. Oh, thanks. You love my shirt. These are part of our new merchandise on the website. And I finally figured out how to make merchandise a category on the website. Go me. And thank you, Deborah. I think my new camera is awesome too. I don't look like I'm living in a cave anymore. I mean, seriously. So here's the built-in camera. Kind of gray, kind of gross. And I'm too tall for it. Like my head is cut off. And then here's my new camera. So light and airy. I look like a professional. I mean, come on. All right, so let me figure out how to add. Have I unmuted her? There, you're unmuted. And now I'm adding her. Hello, April.
Hi.
So, April, you've been with us since the beginning?
Yep.
One of our founding members. Before I even had Kajabi. Kajabi is where we hold all of our content library. It's before I had any of that set up. I just had an idea. And April jumped in with both feet. That's a lot of faith. So, April.
I could cancel if I needed to.
You what?
I figured I could cancel if I needed to.
That's the best part, right? Not the best part,
right,
because I don't want you to cancel, but it's not
no,
like...
But there's
I've been in groups to where it's really hard to cancel, like certain workout groups where you had to find fine print and then you had to click on it and then you had to answer a questionnaire and then you had to write an email and it's like next thing you know, 6 months has passed and you're still paying. I don't enjoy that. And it's funny, a lot of people are like, no, don't let them be able to cancel on their own. And I'm like, nope, I'm not jumping through all those hoops. If they don't want to be there, they don't want to be there.
Yep.
So, they're saying they're getting a big echo from April. I don't know how to fix that. Who can tell me how to fix that? What if I mute you here, can you keep talking? Nope, that's not it. It is echoing. Anybody got any ideas on how to fix this? Output.
Go out and again. Can you make maybe?
I can. So what if I turn off... What if I go to this camera? Is it still echoing? Try again, April.
Hello? Can you hear me?
It's not echoing for me. Is it... Do you have Facebook open?
Oh.
That might be why. It is playing noise. Do you have multiple devices going? That's what Deborah asked.
Yeah, my computer just light.
Maybe April needs to mute her computer's mic. I don't know. This is fun. We're all figuring it out together. Like a family.
Well, I'm on a laptop.
But Facebook isn't open?
Not now.
All right, someone has 2 mics going. It might be me. What if I turn off this one? All right, I'll turn off that mic. Is that any better? Headphones help too. I've never understood how headphones helped.
I'd have to go grab. Do you want me to grab some?
Sure, we'll try that.
Do
you know where they are? I don't know where they are. All right, so while we're trying to figure out our tech issues, I will fill you in on little details of me. I just had a stress test, and hopefully my mom's not watching because then she'll start calling me, freaking out. I've never had one of those before, but I literally had my live this morning with the family, had to run to the doctor because your computer picks up your audio and rebroadcasts it. Well, what do I do about that? Oh, it's coming from April's end for sure. Oh, that's cool. I'll turn on my mic again. Interesting. So yeah, I had to run to the doctor, and then I got back here at 1:45 and there's cramming tacos in my mouth because, if I'm by Chipotle, that's what we're having for lunch. Howdy. Hi, Robin. All right, they're all big fans of the headphones idea. Jesse definitely thinks headphones are going to fix it. Maybe one day 5 out of 4 will get big enough and we'll have our own tech people. Deborah, all I have to say about the stress test is at least it was short. But now I have to go see a cardiologist, so there you go. All right, April, what do you think?
Okay, is it better?
I can hear you, but I don't know if it's not echoing for me, so I have to wait till somebody else can hear you. So we'll just have a little dance break. It's better than a kiss cam because I have nobody to kiss. Totally listening. Oh, Cindy says she's listening while driving home. Okay, be careful. Somebody else says, Jesse, is it still making echoing noises? I think, April, you have to keep talking.
I don't know what to say. I'm just testing.
Oh, and now I'm it's still echoing.
Okay. Let me turn off my computer.
Oh, that was a nice ambient light, though.
I know.
All right, so did turning off her computer help? That's what we're trying to find out. Blink once for yes. I can't actually see anybody. I'm just...
Right.
Wait, nobody's telling me anything.
I'm using my laptop because my computer doesn't have... It has this... I can hear from it, but I can't talk into it.
And you don't have Facebook open?
No. Let me double check again.
Oh, wait. One of your speakers could be picking up April and rebroadcasting. What does that mean? I'm shaking my head no. I appreciate that. One of my microphones. Okay. How do I turn off? Like, this is hard. It's because she's on her
phone.
You're not on your phone?
I'm on a laptop. And then I have a desktop that I
just turned off.
I didn't shut down completely, but I
do I have headphones? Oh gosh. Oh, look at that. I might. But I also have like 3 different microphones. All right, I'll turn off this microphone.
Can't hear you now, Jessica. Is that what you want? Can't hear you. But I don't hear my echoing now.
All right, no echo, but can't hear Jessica. Good grief. If we try muting Jessica and have April speak, this is me. I'm not cool. I don't have little thingies. I told you I'm not techie, people. Isn't that funny? Do I even? I don't. I don't have headphones. It's Jessica's mic that was, but it's no longer echoing when Jessica's muted. Wait, but when I'm not muted? Oh wait, there's a little button that says interview. Use echo.
Can you hear me?
Is this better? I think this might be better. There's a little button that says use echo cancellation. I can hear you. But all right, we'll just keep going. Hopefully somebody will say that's better. Now I'm just like staring at no comments. Just takes a minute. Yay! Okay, I think we're good. I fixed it. That makes me think of my big. Say something, April.
I can talk, but I can't hear anything now.
Wait, why can't I hear myself?
I can't hear you, but I don't know if others can.
That's weird. All right, April, you gotta talk. You're not talking. Oh, but I can't hear you now. What? Why? Okay, how about now? April,
the AirPods. And it sounds like I'm not echoing, but then I can't hear anything. I don't have any listening capability.
All right, I think that's working now. I can hear you. Is that better? Why can't I hear you? What is happening? All right, hold on. Okay, why is this button here? Possible audio feedback. Guest audio is playing on the Mac's built-in speakers, which could result in an echo. Turn on. That is real frustrating. All right, April, can you say anything?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Now I can't.
I wonder if it's my internet.
Now I can hear you. What is different from yesterday? I have no idea. All right.
I could try my phone.
Do you want to call back with your phone? It said it was mine. So let me see if I can oh my gosh. All these choices. Sound. Input level. Okay. So try talking, April.
Talking. Is it echoing? I think
No,
my
it's just,
internet's going down or something.
yeah, yours is super delayed. Like, I can't see your face moving right now.
Um,
All right. Do you want to try using that same link from the from your phone, maybe?
sure. I'll keep this one on until I switch.
Okay. All right. Can you guys hear me? I don't know what's going on. April is frozen. Poor April. We wanted to hear what April had to say. Kristen, the difference from yesterday, you can bring me some headphones, but can you bring, okay. Do I have a place to even plug headphones in? These new MacBooks, it's like, echo is back. Why? She's not even saying anything. You can hear me, Deborah, but is there an echo? All right, well, let's talk about other things. I mean, So the 5 out of 4 family is open through Friday. We have Karina Trinidad from Lifting Pins and Needles joining us next week as our interview. We've actually had to reschedule this a few times. Once on Karina's part, once on my part, and it's happening next Thursday. I'm pretty excited about this because she just celebrated 20,000 followers on YouTube. I don't have headphones though. And I don't have headphones. Oh. I can text my husband and ask him if he has little AirPods. Bring me the AirPods. Hi. So usually things aren't quite this crazy. We're having a little bit of tech difficulty today. But over in the 5 out of 4 family, we have a couple of different things going on. Once a month, I like to interview either another pattern designer, like we had Angie from Green Style, who actually does fabric, sells fabric as well as does patterns, and Tammy from Love Notions. Oh, she's trying to join again. Guest is in the green room, but you're not. Are you really? I can't see you. Oh, wait, there you are. Let's see if I can. Interesting. I'm going to add. All right, April, is this going to work?
I don't know. How's this? I can't see chats or anything anymore.
Okay. I can see chats. What if I hit this button, April, just say something.
Something.
Okay, so
Sorry,
that's not the right button. All right, it says sounds good. Much better.
Okay, we'll just use the phone.
We're just going to stop looking at the chat now and, and move on. Echo is less than before. That's good enough for me. I have no idea what's happening.
Sorry.
No. It's all a learning curve. And you know what? When I first started, even with the business, we're on 6.5 years now, I was like, I can't start a business. I'm not starting a business. That's bananas. I'm not doing it. And one thing led to another, and I found myself starting a business. And then one thing led to another, and it's that business is growing, and it's just amazing. And even when I launched the family, I was taking this class on memberships, how to do things, and that introduced me to Kajabi, and one thing always just gets layered on top of another, and it's fascinating. And I was like, no, I can't add anything else. And then I figured out these automations to help do different things. Even with Marigold, when we released Marigold, I threw myself a party because I figured out how. I'm not a web designer, for anybody who hadn't figured that part out yet. I figured out how to hook up a sale on the website to get people an email from Kajabi. I was come on now. I'm impressed with myself. So April's been a founding member. She also helped set up the goal setting club, right? And the small business, right?
Well, yeah, I didn't really start that one, but yeah, I offered to be, I guess, admin of it to kind of help stuff out, even though I don't technically have a business yet.
Well, that's all right. You got to start somewhere. So what are your favorite parts of the family? Or what made you join the family? How about that?
I think because it was during COVID, I just felt I needed. I don't really know. I don't have sewing people around here. I try to get my friends, and nobody really is interested in sewing. So I just wanted to be able to meet people and kind of, I guess there's no other group out there that's kind of like the family. So I wanted to check it out and see what it's all about. And I figured, why not? So it was kind of my birthday's in April, and I joined, well, it was almost exactly a year ago. So I'm like, Mother's Day is close by. I'm like, that's going to be my gift because that's what I want.
I like that excuse. Now, what were some of the did you have any objections around the time? Like, did you think, anything that was stopping you from joining right away?
Just what would I get out of it? How would it be different from, like, because you guys have so many videos on YouTube and so much help in the regular group and everything. So I wasn't sure like what would be above and beyond that other than the community aspect of it.
Yeah. I think that's unclear for a lot of people. And then and so I try, like, if somebody asks for fitting help, I try and make sure that, like, I'm on hand to really dig in and help them figure it out. Because I think fitting is like one of the number one issues that people have when they're sewing. I found that and like each time we come out with a pattern and we have a little fitting bit in the back, it's amazing how new it is to people who are either testing the pattern or who buy. I get emails all the time that are like, okay, I didn't have any idea that this existed. And even as a kid, I remember my mom sewing for me wovens, and she made this dress. I've got these really broad shoulders, and she made this dress, and I couldn't move my arms, and it was like neither one of us knew what to do. So what's your favorite parts? That's the community.
Yeah, that's really what's not necessarily made me stay. I mean, honestly, I haven't had a ton of time to sew this year. I'm hoping soon that will come. So I haven't used Kajabi as much as I would like to. I've watched some of the videos just to gain the knowledge, but I haven't really implemented a lot of it. But the peer group, I kind of went out of my comfort zone and decided to lead the first, well, I actually both sessions of them I've led a peer group, and the first one went much better, but everybody just kind of clicked, and we just kind of, I don't know. We're friends. We still chat. We still meet for our peer group, even though most of us have other peer groups also. And it's just, I don't know. It's like true friends, and instead of just people that are online that you kind of randomly chat with.
Yeah. This is real life right here. This is about what's going to happen in about 20 minutes at my house.
You get it from both sides.
Oh my gosh, it's exhausting. I'm just keeping up with the comments. So how do you feel like it's different from our regular 5 out of 4 group?
I think it's more active. I think people feel more invested, and everybody helps. Like every time you post, there's a comment or something on it, and it's pretty quick. Like I guess, and maybe I just have people that are on the internet the same time that I am. But like everybody's just willing to help and kind, and like I've posted probably more about personal stuff than sewing questions, and it's just everybody's just there to support you. And I don't know, and I can't say the main group wouldn't be that way, but that one's definitely more sewing related. So it's just kind of different, and we just all want the same things, it feels like, and maybe we don't, but it feels that way.
I think that's so important. I mean, I know I personally have had negative interactions online on Facebook, and knowing that we're safe in that group, that I've never seen a negative comment over there, and I'm sure somebody will be having a bad day eventually and like say something before they really think about it. Like I'm sure that time will come, but like it feels like such a safe group, and that fulfills me. Like that really I remember telling Laura that I can't see who this is. Hold on, let me go. Oh, Cindy. Cindy says she was in your first peer group and you slide into her DMs on the regular and she tolerates me.
Oh yeah, it goes both ways.
And that's the thing. Like I think I was really craving a real connection, not just, hey, I've got crap to sell you. Like I couldn't teach classes here in town, partly because of my family. Like I'm not about to just go out at night or like it's just too hard with as many kids as we have. But I wanted that next level of interaction and support that I was able to provide. And it's been fascinating to me. Like even my husband has commented on it. Like I'm so much happier and more fulfilled with the business now that I'm able, like now that that street is going both ways. And it really becomes to me like, you know, my husband and I are best friends and we talk a lot about the business and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not comfortable selling. Like, I just want people to join if they want to join, like, you know, just whatever. And he's like, you have to see it as serving, not selling, because I mean, maybe it's not always perfect. It's typically a hot mess when it comes to like, you know, hey guys, I'm trying some new technology or whatever. But it's just, it's nice to know the person behind the screen. I'm not like the perfect face on Instagram where everything's going to be a modeled shot and my hair's never done and I don't wear makeup. So, you know, I just really enjoy that part of it. And I think there's a lot of people looking for the community aspect. And it's interesting to me because like when I've asked in the past, you know, hey, are you interested in signing up? She's like, one person was like, well, I mean, I've got friends on Facebook already. And I'm like, do you? Like, is this really a two-way? Like, are they helping you grow? And, oh, there you go. See, I'll post pictures in the family I thought I would never post on Facebook. I'm right there with you. With the family group members all genuinely seem to want to help and support you. Really gives you the confidence to post that awkwardly fitting item. And we do talk about my butt a lot. And that was not like, that was, and it's only so that I can show more fitting issues because now I put on a ready to wear short and I'm like, oh, I got to show this to the, you know, to the family. And it's just to like make sure that, you know, everybody has fitting issues and you don't even start to notice it until you start to notice it. I'm not even giving you a chance to talk, April. Now you've just like launched me off the cliff. I'm sorry. I get like so excited about like just lifting everybody up. And, you know, I've got 5 daughters. April's got a daughter and a son. I mean, I've got a son too. And I say to them on a daily basis, probably, I mean, they're so bored of hearing it, but you're most like the 5 people around you. And my oldest and I were talking about this and I'm like, are those 5 people lifting you up or are they keeping you back? And I mean, the family knows my struggles with Ginny and gymnastics in the past year. And it's just been really, yeah, I think I've grown a lot. So I hope that's what the family is getting. Oh, see, Margaret says she told the family about her father-in-law falling sick and then dying before she opened up to people in real life. I mean, it's like it's a little group sewing and therapy session. So April,
really
what else?
like...
Yeah. Oh, are you in the foodies group?
Yeah, I think I'm in all the groups, even though I don't really exercise much. I've been trying, so I'm not very active in that one. But yeah, I think I join them just because I want the motivation to do it and see what other people do. And I sometimes get that from others. Like if they're doing a lot or whatever, then I get motivated to at least try it.
Yeah. So I've been meaning to tell you because we talked a little bit. I got a Peloton in February. It was supposed to be a Christmas gift. It came in February. And it was like a Christmas birthday gift at that point. But those beginner classes are crazy hard, right? And it was through Melissa, who's in the family, who was like, oh, try the Power Zone stuff. And that helped me, like, I didn't feel so stressed about like not meeting, you know, whatever they were barking at me to do. And I really found one instructor that I like. And then I like really honed in. And I took a picture, and I haven't shared it yet, but I took a picture, and it was like my resistance was above 50 for the first time, and I was like,
Or
because when we first started, I was like, oh my gosh, these people are insane. I'm never going to get any stronger. I'm never going to get any faster. And Melissa was like, no, keep going. And, the other day I logged on, and because we have the 5 out of 4 hashtag on Peloton, it's like NorCal golfer is now, and I'm like, that's awesome. And then she's doing some class that I can't do yet. But one day, Melissa, we will be in a class together. Oh my gosh.
see, I need to build up to you because I can't get that far. I was just doing the scenic routes and I've kind of given up.
No, don't give up. Get back on the horse.
Well, I have to priorities, different priorities. I think I realize I can't do it all. And so I have to, that's what I need to get the kids outside. And so we go on walks and hikes instead. So
Yeah.
since the weather's nicer, we'll do that for a while. And once they're maybe back in school, at least virtual school will be done. Summer, I can see what I can do.
When are y'all done with school?
June 2nd. I think technical day is June 4th, but for virtual, there's like no more live lessons after June 2nd. So counting down the days.
I'm like counting down the days, but I'm a little nervous about counting down the days because I'm like, what are we going to do then? Like, and even now it's beautiful outside, but they still come in and they're like, can I do electronics? I'm like, gosh. Oh,
I did a checklist of stuff they have to do before they get electronics. So I'm going to try to do it for the summer. We'll see, but I can share it with you if you would like.
I think you should share it with me. Maybe we need a parenting group because I had a checklist last year and the kids would run through the checklist in like an hour and then expect to be on electronics the rest of the time. I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't working.
Yeah. This is like an hour of outside play, 30 minutes of creative play, and then they have different chores on there too. And so I did one for each kid, but
that's what we did last summer, and I moved it up to 2 hours, and then all of a sudden I was like, they were still doing those 2 hours and then like racing through everything, and then they're like, this means I get 5 hours of electronics. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add with us? For us?
I think just you're not really losing anything if you join. Like, if you want to check it out, you can, but I don't think you'll regret it. From what I've seen, the more you're active, the more you feel like you're part of the group. Because there's times I feel like I miss out on so much because right now I can't watch so I have to go back and do it later. But then I find myself still chatting on there like I'm watching live. So you probably see the comments later like, what part is she watching? But you just try to, if you really want to be active and grow yourself, you have to be active, I guess. Like you have to try to comment and help others, and they're more willing to help you because there's certain people that you just get to know. Even if I'm not friends with them on Facebook, I can see their comments and I know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're not going to be out. You're not going to regret it if you join.
I know. I mean, you can join for 1 month and there's no 30-day wait, nothing like that. You cancel, you can be out. And I really think that what you said about if you're willing to put in the time, the rewards you can get back, because it's not magic. I'm not a magician. I'm not going to be able to instantly teach you how to draft your own skirt. But I hope that as you put in the time that you're, and do some of the lessons that we've set up and the challenges, that, you can grow both in relationships and in sewing skills. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
All right. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
All right. So that was April. She's been around a long time. She tested the X Factor maybe. She was one of our 5 out of 4 testers, and she sort of morphed into a family member. And it's pretty awesome because I really feel like I have friends now in different areas of the United States, different areas of the world. And I know that if I'm there, I can easily be like, hey, come have lunch with us. And it's just going to be so awesome. I love it so much. All right. Jacinda says, still virtual. Oh, I couldn't handle it. I'm not going to lie. We used to be homeschoolers, and it works. Laura's a homeschooler. I can homeschool some of my kids. I cannot homeschool some of the others. I love them, but no. Nope, that ship has sailed. All right. You ready to start sewing? So let me make sure everything is set up. I don't want that cord to come up here. Nope, wrong button. All right, I've got, oh, the battery. Now I gotta go get the battery again. Hold on. That's the only downfall, is like I would need another cord and another extension cord in order to get my, maybe that's the question, maybe that's it. I just need another extension cord. Let me grab the battery, hold on. All right, so I'm going to get my bands here. My very curly bands. This is a problem with jersey, not gonna lie, not my favorite. And of course I don't have any starch. I'm looking around to make sure that's true. So we'll see what happens. I'm joining late. What color is that shirt? It's like heathered seafoam. I don't know. It's one of the choices. It might be the only choice, actually. Is there more than one choice? I can't remember. I was having a problem with the website. Just send a text me that question and I will look it up in my email so I know for sure. Yeah, you're in my PMs already, or DMs, whatever they're called today. And plus, you won this shirt. So, or you won some merchandise. So if you were the winner on Monday. Did you get that message? Congratulations, Jacinda. Yesterday, Christy Morrow won a Sewline fabric glue pen, which if you missed out, that's what this is. It's awesome. I love it. All right, I'm staring at too many pictures of myself here. Let's switch cameras. So I have my 2 armbands right here, these curly masses of mess. I'll be honest, I don't sew with cotton jersey a whole lot, so I avoid this like the plague. And if you remember from yesterday, I had to get my own math for these bands because I lowered the armhole on my tank. If you're interested in how to do that, 3 color choices on the shirt. Thanks. If you're interested in how to do that, go back to yesterday's video and maybe you'll see something for bingo. Don't forget about bingo. I actually should look up bingo and make sure I actually eventually say everything on there, right? Otherwise we can't have a winner and that would be no fun. Oh, funny. Oh, all right. Yeah. Heather Prism Mint. Mint. Thank you. I knew it was mint. Or, greenish. All right, so I'm going to go over to my sewing machine, which I thought I had turned on. Interesting. And let me turn on that camera. Bear with while I get my technology sorted. On my chair. Goodness. If y'all saw my office right now, you'd have a good laugh at the number of cords that are plaguing my entry. Plaguing my entry? Is that the right button? Right word? All right, let's go to here. All right, this is my sewing machine. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and sew these into circles. This begs the question. I'm wearing shoes and I'm about to slip them off because I usually wear my slippers in the house. I know, I'm just sharing random facts now, sorry. But I had to go to that stress test and had to put on sneakers. And I like feeling the pedal. So I can't wear those big old sneakers. All right, this is gonna be loud. I'm just collecting up all my clips. So I like to use my sewing machine for the bands instead of a serger, because the serger I feel like makes it a bit more bulky. If you don't care about that, then you do you. I've already said you do you, boo-boo, so I didn't feel the need to finish that, but just in case somebody didn't already have it, I finished it out for you. I want to try and make sure I keep my neckline separate so there's no question about which is which. I'm not always the brightest when I'm sewing. I'm just sort of like taking pieces and putting them together and not really thinking as deeply as I should be. Probably because I use sewing as a time to clear my mind of other problems or to figure things out. All right, last one, and then I'm going to take it over to the iron, and I think I'm just going to move my laptop over so you can see me over there. So what is everybody else working on? I can't see your comments right this second, mostly because I put my phone somewhere funky. I like to follow along on my phone so I can see all the comments. Oy. All right, I have my 2 bands here. Let's go back to this camera. And what I'm going to do is just angle it over here so you can see me at the ironing board. So now what I'm going to do is press my seam allowance open. Again, just because I don't like my I don't like this area to be bulky. I'm reading what you say. Oh, make sure you ask me about the wrinkles if you want help with it. And if you have and I haven't answered, it's because this week is crazy and I fell asleep at 8:30. You hate sewing without shoes? Do you do any shoes or a certain kind of shoe? Ooh, good luck with the appliance guy. Heather prisonment. That's fantastic. I mean, I don't know what that even means, but it sounds funny to me. All right, my only issue with the, hopefully this is, with the curly Q bands when I don't have, I like to spray them with water, like that can help even. Colleen's asleep, so she's not here to tell me. I'll be honest, a 3/8 inch seam allowance gives me a little bit of play, so I don't have to worry or stress too much about it. Hold on just a second, I'm going to grab my clips. I'm starting with my arm bands. There's no way that I'm going to get these confused with the neck band because they're quite a bit shorter, but better safe than sorry. So I'm flattening out the seam allowance, and then I'm going to enclose the band just by matching the long edges together and hiding the wrong edge or the wrong side altogether. So this is what we call an athletic band versus a binding. We use a lot of bindings and we don't let you stay scared of them. So you got to be willing to try bindings here at 5 out of 4 because I like them. Every now and then somebody will ask me about can this pattern be finished with a band instead of a binding? And I'm like, nope, nope, nope. We have a little bit of both, but binding just, it can look so professional, and it's so much easier around tight curves. I'm just not one to bail you out just to go the easy route. Sorry, probably a business failing. I'm skipping my press cloth. I hope I don't regret it. My iron is not the cleanest, but it's just, I have more control. Usually with the fabrics that I use, I can do this all in one go. I don't have to piece it like this, you know, do like just a section at a time. But with the cotton jersey, it's rolling like crazy. It's just easier if I just go slow. We're making progress. I think I like binding too because it's not this fiddly. I mean, it's fiddly in a different way, but it's fiddly in a way that I can control with pins. You know, it's funny. Whenever I'm riding around in the car with my kids and they are chattering away, if we're out in the country, this sounds terrible, and I don't mean it rudely toward my children at all, but I'll be like, you know, we don't have to fill the silence. But when I'm sewing alone and I'm on camera, all of a sudden I feel the need to fill the silence. It's just one of those jokes that life is liking to play on me right now. All right, I'm going to give this band one more press. And then I'm actually going to go ahead, I'll come over here and show you. I'm going to go ahead and mark my 4 points. All right, I got new batteries. Are we back online? No sound. I'm good. Hold on just a second. Come on. All right, we should be back up, but there's a big cord in the way. All right. No, I was out of batteries in this portion. which is like hiding under my shirt. And then when I looked over at the receiver, it only had one flashing bar. No. I don't use this mic very often to worry about rechargeable batteries, and then I'd have to keep track. But I was smart enough to go into our junk drawer to get these yesterday because I was afraid that might happen. So go me and my planning ahead. My mother would be very impressed with me. All right, so Charity asked, what's the difference between binding and a band? So I'm going to show you these unfinished Malia shorts that I really need to finish. This is actually single fold binding. And the difference is what happens on the back side. This has a raw edge. Oh, you're not going to be able to see that because it's dark. That's really bright. Wow, that's really bright. No, not any better? Little. Anyway, let me move that back up before I go blind. This is binding around the legs of the new Malia shorts and the new Bethany shorts that aren't out yet. And a band is a neck band like this. So the Virginia tank has bands on both the neck and the arms. I'm trying to think of a pattern that has binding on the arms. The Resolution tank has binding because it's a racerback. Aw, Carol, I appreciate that. It does not feel at all professional. I actually really worry about that. So I appreciate that compliment very much. All right, so hopefully that helped you, Charity. If not, just reach out, okay? I need to buy, need. My husband loves it when I use that word. I'm going to keep ironing while we're talking. I would like to buy the binder tool. I think I lost an armband. Oh, no, there it is. All right, so I got to get back to pressing. The kids are going to be home in, any second now. And they're going to be like, why didn't you come to the bus stop? I'll just point at y'all, okay? So much rolling. But pressing really helps. And pressing slowly and not stressing that you're on camera also really helps. You can't see anything. Let me see. There you go. Now you can see my kids when they show up at the door. I think I warned them this morning, but who knows? So I have the new members who just joined the 5 out of 4 family this week are answering just a super short questionnaire in an effort to get their addresses. So if you're a new member and you haven't filled it out yet, let me know so I can send it to you. But I asked what they were looking for. I think it's important to know people's expectations. What is happening here? You know what? Oh, I hear noises. This one got twisted. Wah, wah. So now I have to get my stitch remover. As a computer loading symbol. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Food is ready. Bye. All right, sorry. I twisted it. Come on in. Oh, somebody's calling me too. It's like, come say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, you're live, just FYI. You got candy in the mouth. They can, I told them you were going to ask me that because I'm live. This is Madeline. Madeline is 100 years old.
Is there any cookies left?
No. There's some in the freezer. You can put them in.
Them?
Do you want them frozen or in the oven?
I'll have them in the. I'll have them frozen.
Or you could put them in the oven. Kellen just went down in the basement without saying hi.
No,
And-
coming for you.
All right, so I'm sewing. Hi. I am. You want to say hi?
Oh, hi.
So this is Sydney and Madeline. They're both 8 years old. They're in 2nd grade. You don't want to be on screen? Did you not realize you were on screen?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Can you guys go play outside?
Can I have a cookie?
Sure. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah? How was your day?
Good.
I sewed this.
We had
I twisted it. You
Jo-
had
Joey gave out these again.
a kid in your class?
Joey Kirkland.
Oh, nice.
The Kirklands.
Yeah.
He did it yesterday too. So.
This is taking me forever because it's white thread on white fabric,
Oh.
and it's a lightning bolt stitch.
It's hard to see.
Mm-hmm. You can say I'm old. It's okay.
Why'd you choose white?
Well,
Instead of black or
I didn't want the black to show at all.
maybe gray.
That would have been just as hard, I think.
Okay.
Maybe I need to get my eyes checked.
I don't think you do. Your eyesight's perfect to me.
You're sweetie. So okay day, even with the sub?
Yeah. Miss Mouse got there early, so the sub had 15 extra minutes, free minutes. So that was good. And then we played outside a game with a few
Oh, she's got
cookies.
Yeah.
Well, I hope your call-in's good.
Thank you. Bye. I love you too. Hopefully. What's up?
I have 16 minutes in math, but I only have 30 in reading.
Okay, well, let's play outside for right now because it's so nice. I think Ansley's still there. Right? Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, they'll get to that point too. In fact, that glass is very dirty exactly because of that. Okay, so now I'm going to resew this armband. Sorry about that. And I'm gonna, go do this again. One moment, please. Your little helper should do a kid's sew along. Aw, that would be fun. I would ask her, the doctor asked my husband, is your eye itching? Woo! Do-over. It is a do-over. All right, let's cut to the other camera. Oh, wait. Yeah, my sewing machine. Sydney might want to. She likes to sew, like make little beds and pillows for her stuffies. That's what Sydney would want to do. All right, real quick, we're going to redo this. Now that I've made sure it's straight and not twisted, double checking. I should also point out that on my old sewing machine, even to do this small step, I would have needed a walking foot. This is the foot that came with this machine. It's a beast, and frankly, I don't really need it. I occasionally use it for top stitching, but for regular sewing on knits, it seems okay without it. All right, let's switch back. What's up? It's rude to whisper.
He was like, I know I'm not supposed to be electronics, but I'm texting Chase.
And now he's playing the drums.
Because I want to make sure that he can meet me at our scheduled time.
Okay, well, can you go ask him to get off the drums while I'm live? Thank you. So we have a drum set in the basement, and I think hopefully you can hear that. Hopefully you're entertained. Dee, I have a brand new, okay, it's not brand new anymore, but it was when I got it last summer. Ginormous. It is, wait, what are we talking about? Oh, my ring? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm a little slow. I lost my train of thought. Oh, we have a drum set. My husband plays the drums. Okay, he stopped. I think they finally got through to him. Hopefully he goes outside and plays outside a little bit. He He's my number one kid with electronics, man. It's an ongoing issue. Even right now when it's like 75 degrees and perfect outside, like slight breeze, the whole 9 yards, he would still, his best friend at school is virtual, and so the only time they really have to play is online, and blech. Yeah, blech, that's all I have to say. Hey bud, come on. Can you say hi to the camera? Whoa, try not to knock over my iron. Hi. So this is Kellen. Let's see. I'm an indoor. There you go. So, you told your friends to meet you online without asking if you could go online?
No, I already planned it out. It's just at 5:30, so it's already in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you'd be fine with that, 'cause it's like 5.
As long as you play outside now.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna go ask Nancy if she wanted to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually gonna ask you that.
I've been wondering with the extra cookie dough, could I heat up some chocolate and dip them in and make truffles?
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, why not?
It's because the truffles are made with an eggless cookie dough. So that
Truffles?
we don't have mini chocolate chips.
Well, I can use the chocolate discs.
Why don't you put mini chocolate chips? No, inside the cookie dough. Yeah, it's easier. It's better with mini chocolate chips. So put them on the list.
Okay.
Love you too. All right, I'm almost finally done with this one. And I'm going to go ahead and quarter it with my clips. What sewing machine do I have? Also, what serger? Dee, I'll show you in just 1 second. I went all baby lock last summer. So that's all right. Bye. Jesse, that's why I didn't. This is my first time doing this time, and it's the 2 o'clock hour, man. It's tough. Hopefully you'll catch us tomorrow at noon. All right, so my armbands are done. Now all I have left is neckband. Since this is my least favorite part, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So to answer your questions, Dee, last summer when I was doing the swim workshop, I decided I needed to do a whole swimsuit on a sewing machine just to prove that people could do it. And my sewing machine that I had then, I had bought, actually my husband had bought used as a gift for me. It was a Husqvarna Emerald 183. And it was great for a few years, but the computer had started to go out, and then the walking foot started to try and like eat my stitches. And so last year I went in for a new machine, and I loved my Baby Lock Ovation so much that I decided I wanted to go with a Baby Lock sewing machine. And I got the Baby Lock Aria. To be 100% honest, I begged Baby Lock to sponsor me first, but they laughed at me. No, they probably didn't. They just said no. They very politely said no. Oh, there you go. And so, well, funny story. I was sitting in the store, like waiting on something, and they offered me the Triumph floor model, and I went home with that too. So now I have the Ovation, the Triumph, and the Aria. I guess I won't show my southern roots. And I like all of them. Can you tell I don't like doing this? I'm over here like, I'm going to change fabrics and just have a funky band because this is not my idea of fun right here. I know it'll look good at the end though. And what's fun is this fabric will match my, I made matching Cassidy dresses for my girls. And I'm supposed to make one for myself, but now I might just use this and get pictures of me wearing this while they wear the Cassidys. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I'm in the same dress or not. They'll just be excited to match me fabric-wise. This is when I kind of want to use tape, though, I'll be honest. Whew. Sometimes a spray bottle of water can help too, just to wet the edges a little bit to help hold them in place until you can get the iron on them. But Stella likes to play with my spray bottle, and I haven't found it yet. Could be anywhere. Try not to burn my fingers. All right. Finally making some progress around this whole band. Whew. In case anybody's interested, there's a blog post on how to recover your ironing board. Mine was really gross, and I kept seeing it in videos and was like, okay, this is terrible. Ooh, a flat iron for your bands. That is interesting. I do a memory crease before I sew the short ends together. That's a good idea too. I do that with hems on like baby clothes. So I'm getting my quarter points right now, and I think I'm actually, if I can find enough pins, I might do or need our clips. Yikes. Sorry. My carpool for Ginny is texting me. All right, just making sure that, she can still pick my kid up. Sorry about that. These are the parts of being a work from home mom, right? Oh. I'm looking around for more clips. Oh, Carol, this is not a fancy iron at all. It's a Rowenta Effective. I'm not allowed to own nice irons because I tend to knock them off. I'm kind of clumsy, and because of the way my office is, this is a very active location. And even when he walked in, my son didn't open the door all the way and ran into the ironing board. We're just a clumsy family. We're not allowed to own nice things. I'm a huge fan of, who is it that has the steam station? Somebody was telling us about it. Oh, can I tell you about your cutting table? Sure. Let me switch cameras so you can actually see it. So, not that that's super zoomed out or anything, but basically I got this gigantic mat online off of Amazon, and it's 72 by 36, and it's actually 3 panels that are screwed together. You can see where a child, oh, you can't see that, but it's very easy to put together. And I've had it for, gosh, I mean, more than Stella's been alive. Probably the twins. Probably as long as the twins have been alive. And, it's getting there, but it's still 100% usable. Like, nothing stops me from using it. But the best part is it's on top of a piece of plywood that my husband and I just got at Home Depot. And then it's sitting on top of 4, like, not bookshelves, but those little cubby units with the bins, the fabric bins. You can get them at Target. It's like, they're all 3 by 2, so they each have 6 bins. And I have Here, I'll show you one. So it holds these, and I labeled. So it's pretty nice, and it's open underneath. So actually I just throw crap underneath, and it gets a little messy, but it is what it is. So right now I'm going to find center front by matching my shoulder seams, and I will match it to center front here. And then I'm going to find center back. I'm just going to stick a pin in it because I'm out of clips right this second. But that way I can let go and get this untwisted. That's the only negative thing about the clips, is it makes it a little bit more top heavy. But I just wanted to make sure it wasn't twisted before I clipped it on there. Hi. So, funny story. That is a funny story only because nothing terrible happened. But we haven't hired a lot of babysitters in our life with kids. And the one time I did was to go to a swim meet, and my iron had been knocked off, and I left it on. And it was supposed to like shut off on its own. Instead, it caught fire while we were gone. And yeah, that was the first and only time that babysitter sat for us. Sorry, that probably wasn't a funny story, but it's a funny story to me. All right, so one thing to keep in mind as I'm finding the quarter points here, the shoulder seams are not necessarily the quarter points. If you picked both high and low back, maybe they are. I did not. I picked high front and low back, so it's actually right in front of the shoulder seam. So it's just really important that you don't assume that the shoulder seam is the quarter point. Now, before I sew this on, I'm actually going to make sure. Oh no, this is the back. Okay, I thought I had done the band backwards by like putting the seam at center front. That would have stunk. Okay, so we're going to go over to the sewing machine now. And, oh, I'm thinking out loud, sorry. I'm actually going to serge these on. So I'm going to go over to the serger, which means I'm going to have to move that camera, but it's okay. Oh, you're already looking at it. Awesome. I will bring my phone and bring this up. Ouch. So that's my aria. There's the ovation, and here's the triumph. I have the ovation already set up for today, so we're going to use that. Chords are not my friend right now, I'll be totally honest. I'm trying to find us on Facebook right this second. And of course, Facebook doesn't want to show me the one group that I actually want to see. Nope, that's not it. Not it. Okay, apparently I go live too much because I'm seeing every other part where I've been live. Whew. All right, there we go. Bah! I don't want to hear myself though. I just want to see the comments. Oh my gosh, why can I hear myself? All right, there we go. All right, hopefully that doesn't mess anything up. That didn't happen yesterday. April, it really wants me to know you're watching. All right, so I'm going to find the center back here. Here we go. Hopefully you don't see just my arm. Sometimes I've been known to baste this on before I just grip it and rip it. My knife is actually still off, so I'm gonna, So this is not a sales technique. I don't get anything if you buy a baby lock machine. But one thing that's really cool about this baby lock machine is I can actually make this wider. You're not seeing what I'm doing, but I can move the knife over so that my stitches can be wider. So if I don't want to cut anything off for whatever reason, I can do that, or I can make it tight and it's a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So I can't hear you. Sorry, a child just yelled at me from outside. Okay, they shouldn't be inside, and you just ignore it. My hand is totally blocking, isn't it? Learning how to sew and keeping your hand out of the way is very difficult. So I'm going to look and see what you can see. Maybe if I raise it up just a little, is that better? We'll see. It doesn't help that Facebook's delayed. Apparently no one's commenting, so I'm not missing anything. So while you're sewing on the band, it's really important to only stretch the band and not the shirt. Can you see if Daddy's on a call? Okay, I'm live in a video. What happened?
Callan hit her in the eye.
Okay, can you get some ice, okay? Can you go find Daddy?
I can't open it.
Okay, go find Daddy. No, we're not doing electronics right now. Can you close that, please? I love you too. Oh, yay, Melissa. I love hearing that. Can you go? I'm reading the very awesome parenting comments. Okay. So, as I was saying, make sure you stretch just the band and not the fabric. I might have pulled a little too heavily right then. We'll see. Oh, I did. So look at this. Either there's not enough recovery in this fabric. That is not good news. So my band is either a little too long by like, gosh, that's like 3/4 of an inch or something. So here's what I'm gonna do. I fear it's the fabric, but we won't know until we pull it off to look at it. So I'm going to undo this first bit. So what I'm doing right now is I'm undoing just a little bit of the band where I've already sewn it on, because then I can actually go back and take some out of the band if that's what I think is the best solution. I said earlier I thought I pulled it a little too strongly around that arm because I was letting my blood pressure rise a little bit while dealing with kids. What I don't want to do right here is I can stretch the fabric and have it meet, but I worry that it's going to look stretched out. So I actually think I'll be better off if I just take this off the machine, take it over to my sewing machine, and sew a new seam allowance into it. Like sew the band just a smidge shorter. So hold on just a second. So let's look. This right here is where I thought I pulled it a little too strongly. This is just these threads right here are my basting stitch. I'm not too concerned about that. So I can back it up and pull it a little less through here. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's not bad. I think if I had a press, I could press this out and top stitch and it would be fine. But since it's coming up long on the back by just a little bit, I'm going to back it on up. So yeah, give me just a second. All right, so video looks and sounds good. Thanks. Oh, well, I'm glad it was just that, Jacinda. We have a heater, or not a heater, I'm looking over this. You're looking at me instead of looking at the table. Let me switch back to the table. Hold on. So I am just looking to see it. This is where I thought I got too tight, was this curve, and you can see it just barely. I put my clip somewhere funky. I have a little hiccup there too. All right, I'm changing my mind already. Oh, I think that's just life, you know? I want to see who said that. Roxanne. Roxanne, I would never profess to be perfect every time out of the gate. I am a slow and steady, like sometimes I'll baste it on if I'm doing something fancy, but I'm also willing to go back and fix my mistakes. And I think that's the main thing. Yeah, so right here, it got caught up on the seams. All right, so I'm going to take it out where I saw a little bit of a bump up here at the shoulder. You can see my stitches actually got much closer together right through here too. So I'm just going to take this out. Instead of redoing the whole thing, because that would take me a little while, I'm going to try that first idea I had to where I actually shorten the band a little bit. Sometimes if you don't have a fabric with as much rebound, if it just stays stretched out, it's okay, but you just need to make some adjustments, whether you make the band a little shorter. Like I know with double brush poly, I frequently have to make the band a little shorter. Otherwise, it's a little, same with French terry. Thank you, Patrice. I think it's so much harder when you don't have experience doing things live. You know, all my painting friends are like, oh, hold a workshop. I always do workshops, blah, 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 blah. And they'll like, you know, they'll turn their workshop into an evergreen course, and then it works great for some things. But I'm like, a sew-along live, yeah, that's like a lot of noise. It's different machines. It's different places in the sewing room. Like, I'm enjoying it, but, you know, it's not quite the well-oiled machine I would like while I'm live. How about that? It's time for Jessica to get some readers in case anybody is interested in that little tidbit of knowledge. There we go. Oh, Jacinda, I hope you can hear me. Do you like to put the band on top or bottom? I have never done it on the bottom. I think Colleen does it on the bottom. I like to see the band as the smaller item. I don't know. Like, I like to make sure there's no ripples in the band. And I feel like since it's, is that as far back as I need to go? Yeah. So I definitely like it on top. Scissors. Oh, okay, good. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Somebody the other day, I said I wanted to learn how to play golf, and they suggested lessons. And I'm like, oh, look, this might have been part of it. I think I need to get my knife replaced. All right, so I'm going to walk this and see if my band needs to be a little shorter. Let's see what happens. It's pretty close. I think it could be just a scooch, just a scooch shorter. So I'm gonna do that. It's like, I'm gonna go for probably less than 1/4 of an inch here, just so it has a little bit of a stretch to it. This could very well blow up in my face, folks. This is like the action side of sewing, right? Dun dun dun! We're making it a mystery. Oh, I almost broke into song for you, but I didn't at the last second because I can't match Sarah McLachlan's voice. Great. Okay. Our kitchen shears outside on the ground. And you know what's even funnier than finding them outside on the ground? I can actually reconstruct in my head exactly why they were there. The kids were cutting open those cheap frozen popsicles. One thing about jersey is if I do this too many times, at some point I'm going to just nick a hole in it because it's kind of thin. Scooch. Scooch. Scooch and smidge. I think the correct word might be askant. I prefer scooch. That makes me think of that movie, The Holiday, when Jack Black just makes up words. I don't love Cameron Diaz, but that movie makes me laugh. And, well, Jude Law. Do I need to say more than that? Okay. Hey, Madeline? All right. Is the silence getting to you? Should I have some background music? I don't think that's allowed. Oh, a scoochamadoo. I wish I was musically inclined like that Jack Black character. I love that movie. He is hilarious. He is, I mean, gosh, everybody wants that best friend, right? And I love the whole scenes with Kate Winslet and Arthur is the old guy's name, right? It just makes my heart so happy. Like, I love it. I can't tell you enough how much I love it. Okay, so I've undone this. I'm going to go over to my sewing machine and re-sew it a scooch-madoo shorter. Let's go to, there we go. I'm going to bring this over some. I'm just getting some extra threads out of the way. I tend to sew right over them and then yell at myself later when I have to like trim really close to my band because I was too lazy to get them out of the way. Do I want to go? Little bitty needles, hard for my fingers to get. Making sure everything is flat in here. All right, so just a smidge shorter. You can come get a hug. I need to find some scissors and hug my son. You okay? Did you put some ice on it? Okay. Where's Sydney?
I don't know.
Okay. Can you hand me those scissors right there? Right there. Right in front of your hand. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to move back over to the serger. Boop, boop. That was him closing the door. Sorry about that. I'm going to clean up my mess a little bit here. Sorry. Readjusting the camera because the cord is actually in my way. All right, so I'm going to trim this off just a smidge. And a smarter person would go and press it. And if Ashley were watching, Ashley Duncan, who's in the family, and a very passionate presser, I would go press this, but I'm not that smart. So, boop, 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 boop. You know what I always wondered? So when I danced to the Napoleon Dynamite song on Halloween, Facebook turned it off in the first 30 seconds. Making sure you can actually see this. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm just pinning it back. Because the music wasn't mine to dance to. You feel me? So I wondered if Facebook would pick it up if I sang more than 30 seconds of a real song. It's like one of those experiments that I just feel the need to try sometime. I don't think you guys want to hear me sing for 30 seconds, I'll be honest. That's not a woe is me, it's just knowing where my talents lie. And they are not in the singing world. I have thread. I need to cut the thread. It's driving me crazy. Okay, we are now ready to re-sew the neckband on. Whew! We will say a little sewing prayer to the sewing gods that, yeah, I didn't mess anything up. What do you think about that? I'll also try and remember where I stopped cutting fabric so my band's not crazy long somewhere. My knife is not working. Anybody else stressed by this? Yeah, it's just pushing the fabric down. Yay! Margaret, that is like an everyday occurrence for me. All right, we're switching back to this camera. Oof, ow. Trying not to trip over things. Seeing if I did any damage. I might have to set up my machine, my other machine real quick, the Triumph, in order to sew the rest. I think that's it, Patrice. They wouldn't even notice that I was singing a Miley Cyrus song because they'd be like, well, that doesn't sound like Miley Cyrus. Hilarious. All right, so I'm inspecting. I'm looking for any puckers or areas where the sewing band is odd. This is one thing I don't like about bands. And tell me that somebody else has done this. I have a resolution where on this side, the band is like 1/8 of an inch wide, and then over here, it's the right width, and it looks idiotic. It drives me absolutely bonkers. So let's look at the front, because that's really what I care about. All right, I'm okay with this. Progress, not perfection. And yes, I am trimming threads right at center front, so if I nick a hole, oh well. All right, whew, that was stressful. You can't hear the drums, that's good. They finally gone outside. Now you can just hear the door slamming every time they go in or out. Let me go collect up my pins again, or my clips again. I prefer using clips to pins because it doesn't shift. I somehow pulled a bobbin off over here too, so that's what you heard hit the clatter to the floor earlier. Oh, and there's thread everywhere. Okay. So bear with me 1 second while I collect up my clips. There goes another bobbin rolling its way to freedom. And we're back. So I'm now going to sew my arms to the armholes. I actually really enjoy the polka dots, so I'm really pleased that we went with that choice. You can see, can you see Kellen? I don't know if you can see him or not. That's funny, I just said that. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to match quarter points, starting with the, oh, my glue from yesterday is no longer sticking. Interesting. Just checking my quarter points here. I'm making sure things aren't twisted. I don't know, is it an ambient noise to have a bobbin roll away from you underneath the desk, knowing that you'll get tripped up on it later? Or is that just me? Can you guys hear Kellen in the background? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vonda. I love this color. Turquoise is definitely one of my favorite colors. All right, we've got one. I don't know why I have an extra clip here. Now, I'm in the camp of just going ahead and doing the other one and being annoyed with the clatter of clips as I go, as I'm sewing them on, but this one I basted, and I like that. So if y'all want to know why I go live at 10 o'clock in the morning, I think you can hear the kids in the background. Margaret, our coffee maker has a carafe. I don't know what, don't ask me what kind of a coffee maker it is. I have no idea. But I like it because it's usually at least lukewarm for a little pick-me-up in the afternoon. I actually can't have a lot of caffeine. My body just cannot handle it. I'll be up all night if I have anything other than my 2 cups of coffee in the morning. So that drink you saw me with earlier, it was iced tea. You hear oh, you have an air purifier going. I'm like, All right. Man, we are getting closer. If I was just doing a tank. Ha 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 ha. Man, are we really going on 2 hours and I've just now got my bands on? Sorry, I'm a little slow. I'm going back over to the serger and I'm gonna make y'all sit there while I thread the Triumph. Whew. So this time, since the Triumph is all the way over there, oh, you're gonna see the underbelly. No, oh, maybe not. We'll just put it right there. But I'm gonna thread it with, it was set up for cover stitch. Oops. So a couple things that are different with the, it's already up, that I have to remember every time is where the lift is for the Triumph is different than where it is on the Ovation. So this is actually Jean's top stitching thread that I found, and I've had it in my stash for years and I've never used it. And then I made that pair of Malia's out of stretched denim, and it worked really well. The denim's not super high quality, so it a little saggy. I might take them in just a little bit, but they're pretty cute. And I loved having the yellow top stitching thread like they were real blue jeans. All right, focusing for just a second so I don't, lose a finger while I do this. And so I can find all the pieces that I need. Oh, here we go. I might regret using white, but it is what it is. I'm going to set up the Ovation to be a cover stitch. That's not it. So if you're watching me wondering what in the heck I'm doing, can you even see me? I don't know. I'm trying to find, can you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to find another thing of Maxi Lock stretch. I think they're all still covered. So now you get to see. I think every sewist hates this. It's like, I love this brand, but this wrapper, and they're like, don't take scissors to it. Don't use a sharp object. I'm like, well, then what in the heck am I supposed to do? Because I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe somebody smarter than me has figured out how not to take a sharp object to it. What's up, Sid? Come on in. Can you have what? No, you just had a cookie. And what's this about you punching your brother?
He punched me in the stomach.
Okay, why is anybody punching each other at our house? Okay, I'm sorry I asked. Hey. I can't read lips. And I'm fighting with thread. Here, can you throw this away for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I at least have some chips?
Of course. Shoot, I need 2 of those now. Yeah. I don't know if I have another one. I might have to steal it from, oh man, from this machine.
Why do you need so many?
Well, I was on that machine and it was not cutting the thread or cutting my fabric as cleanly as I would have liked. I think the knife needs to be sharpened. And so I'm switching to this machine. And
How do you know if that one works too?
it should. Can you see this machine? Push this out of the way. Can you see what I'm doing?
Not all the way. You can't see the part. You can't see this part.
Oh.
Not very well, at least.
How about now?
Not a little bit. Like it's all the way at the edge of the screen.
Hmm.
Here, if we move this a little.
Well, you can move the camera.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Can you move it up and down? If you could move it up and down. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I don't know if that'll stay.
Oh, that won't stay.
Does it need to go up or down? I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. Thank you. What is happening here? Am I missing any comments? Other people don't like those comments either. I mean those wrappers. All right, can you close that for me? Please be sweet. All right. Does anybody else feel the need to wear, have your maxi lock stretch? Oh, you can't see it. And the little hair nets like that? Because I feel the need for the hair nets, not gonna lie. Every time I don't, my thread gets caught underneath. It drives me absolutely bananas. Right. This is like a little ad for Baby Lock, I think, because I do enjoy this. Oh, I got one, but not the other. Oh, and it's twisted. Boo. Whew. Yeah, so this is fun watching me rethread my machine. You know, I can't actually say that it's not, because sometimes, you know, people watch video games. Should I make gun noises? I'm just kidding. That was terrible. What is happening? All right, we're going to start all over again. It doesn't like that lower looper for some reason. This is fun. Not stressful at all. I should point out I just got it serviced, so there should be nothing wrong with it. It's probably user error and something I'm not looking at. There we go. The lower looper is just a little short. but at least it came through that time. Melissa, you got your machine used, right? Isn't that what I read? Are you liking it so far? There's only one thread in it. What is going on? Oh, I mean one needle. So I was chain stitching something. I can't even remember what I was chain stitching. Kim. That's awesome, Melissa. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad you love it. I was really nervous about buying my baby locks, and just again because of the price point was outrageous, but I have no regrets. You know what's funny? It does have a needle threader on here. I've never used it. I'm not going to learn today. I like you guys, but I'm going to get this party started so we can actually get these sewn. I'm still live. Not right this. Okay. Callan. But I'm in the. I love you. Okay, bring her in. Just don't yell. No, Mama doesn't want to see you. Mama doesn't want anything to do with this. Mommy's trying to do her job. Something's wrong here. I put the wrong... You guys watched me do that and nobody said anything. I just put the wrong table on there. That's all right. Here we go. Oh, geez. All right. Now I'm ready. That only took 30 minutes, right? See, now I'm intrigued to try the bands on the bottom, but I can't do it. Sorry. Love you guys. How about this? I can't do it while I'm supposed to be finishing this tonight. Or not today, but, you know, making a little bit more progress today than I currently have. Oh, sorry. I'm changing where I'm starting. For whatever reason, I do not want to start at the shoulder. I would like to start at the underarm. Y'all's comments about writing make me think of that Sean Connery movie, Finding Forrester. Did you ever see that one? It was a basketball movie, but also about writing. I loved it. And actually has one of my family's most frequented lines. The secret to a woman's heart is an unexpected gift at an unexpected time. Totally true in my case. So I'm making sure everything's staying lined up. All right, one is on, looking good. Time to do the second one. Sorry if I'm doing a little deep breathing exercises into the microphone. Kids are making me sweat a little bit, not gonna lie. My knife is not cutting. I'm watching it and it's not cutting. I don't understand why. So I'm actually going to increase this, and instead of cutting it off, I'm just going to go back around. That's one of the joys of having this machine. Oh, now it decides to cut a little bit. Thank you. So I'm going to look at this and see if it's obvious. Make sure I'm on screen here. So I mentioned that it wasn't cutting and it was just doing, like just pushing the fabric, which really infuriates me. But it looks okay. Making me sweat a little bit. All right, let's go take it over for a press. Trying to find the correct camera. Okay. Whew. All right, so we are now ready to press. I'm going to find my press cloth here. Sorry, you're a little far away for this bit. Take a drink. Is this a drinking game? I'm almost out of my drink. I just hope that I'm going to bring this over a little further for you, so you're a little closer. What do you think of that? Now you can see kids as they cry at my door for me. I just hope it's not grossly uneven in places. Like I see right here. It's not, grossly is an overstatement. It's just annoyingly. But we'll see. I'm going to use the end of my ironing board. Probably should have gone the other way. So usually I would go, where are you? I would put the ironing board this way, but the built-in bra is gonna keep it from going too deep. Let's see if that works. Hey, Kellen, I really need you guys to go outside because I'm live and I can hear every word that y'all are saying. Kellen, it's a really nice day outside. Go outside. Whew. I feel like I need somebody in here for comic relief. And even on the collar for a shirt I made my husband, I let it go and didn't mention. That's exactly it. No one else will be able to notice except for me. And then it might even keep me from wearing it. Ugh, that's when I really get burned. So I always suggest using a press cloth, whether you have something on your iron or your fabric is easily burned. Been there, done that. I can honestly say that I find it super annoying, but at the same time, I've 100% melted fabric. And what else have I done? Gotten junk on my shirt or whatever I was sewing because my iron was dirty. The whole 9 yards. So it's interesting that power net underneath, I'm definite. Oh, my mother's here. This just keeps getting better and better. She came to drop off Stella. Hi.
I got something for you.
Oh, that's something for me? Wow. Here, you want to climb up here? Well, we're live, so everybody can like it a lot. So, hi, Mom.
Hey, Mama.
This is Stella. You got the crazy hair, Stella. What'd you get me?
Throwing rocks.
Were you throwing rocks? You want to show it?
That's what she and Grandpa do, throw rocks.
Did you color that for me? It has... Happy Mother's Day! That's so
Mama,
cute.
I got something for you for that you can wear every day.
That I can wear every day? Not just on special days? Here, let's pull this out.
It's this.
Oh, so...
Me.
That's you. That's adorable. What's that? Did you paint that for me? I'm going to hang it up behind my desk. Look, we have to show everybody. She painted me a painting. She's giving me flowers.
This is you.
The best! I love these drawings. Here we have to show everybody. Does it look just like me?
Yeah.
Read how tall and how huge you are.
All right, so Stella's mom. My mom is 5 years old. She has red hair. High five on the red hair. I knew you loved me. And brown eyes. Her favorite song is Baby Shark.
That's not your favorite song.
I love that song. What are you talking about? She likes to eat chicken. When I'm at school, she sews. Look at you, smarty pants. If she could go on a trip, she would go to the beach, and she would take me.
When I drive.
Oh!
When I'm still a kid.
I like to play Paw Patrol with my mom. She is special because she plays hide and seek with me. You like to hide, don't you? Mm-hmm.
And then...
You leaving us?
I'm leaving you. I need the lacrosse schedule.
Okay, I'll text it to you.
Where's my bag?
This bag? Or your school bag?
My school bag.
It's probably hung up.
I have a Spider-Man gift.
Oh, from Leo. Okay, cool. We got to get your gifts ready. Oh, that was fun. So cute. Oh, sorry. Oh, you good? We'll talk. Yeah, that was my mom. So she is usually on Tipsy Tuesday. Aw, thank you, Patrice. These, like, seriously, Colleen, I think my daughter We could. So if you're not sorry, Colleen is my Australian friend from the 5 out of 4 family, and her daughter just gave her one of those. We didn't get to go to the classroom this year. We usually get to go in, but because of COVID, it was all shut down. My ironing is not going well over here. I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh. It is just not going as fast as I want it to go. It is what it is. Aw. Oh, you got some Spider-Man stickers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when is Leo's birthday?
I don't know.
Oh.
But he got me some cake. Stop reading. What?
What is that?
It's candy?
No, it's donuts. He knows you well.
He even knows. Wow.
Oh, you know what that is? Can I show you, or you know what it is?
It's for somebody's birthday.
It's for Leo's birthday.
Yeah. What's this? What's this?
I don't know.
Yay!
So,
Still going?
oh, it's a little late.
Sorry.
That's all right. You can have him back.
I got
But we're
this
still
from
live, so say
Leah.
hi.
Oh, hi.
So this is Mr. 5 out of 4.
So, Bella, what you doing?
You have to see what she drew me.
Oh, you got one of those? Fantastic.
And I must look really young with my new haircut.
Red hair. She got it right. Your favorite shark is your favorite song is Baby Shark.
It is. We listen to
good.
it every morning.
When I'm at school, she sews.
Oh, it's it's a stamp
I only want to put it on your picture.
on my picture. Well, here, why don't you put it on my card?
How do I get this on?
Did you write this? I didn't know you could write your name.
But I made these a little bit silly.
I think they're fantastic. High five. You have been working so hard at that. And those are my favorite flowers. Did you know that? Look, she wrote her name. Yay!
That Mama,
Yes.
it's the bear is riding on the alligator.
I know, that's so funny. I thought that she's talking about the stickers on the back. I actually have a deep-seated fear of alligators. Oh, sure. Woo! Ah! I'm going to end up with ink on my dress. Wait, where are you putting it?
I'm putting it on your picture.
Oh, okay. I got to keep ironing, okay?
Where's Spider-Man?
Well, let's put it down and see where he shows up. Do you want a scrap piece first? Going. Oh, it's a little, don't press quite so hard, maybe. Press a little lighter. No, not right on top. Do it somewhere else. Just real light. That's too hard. That's too hard. Let me see. Come here. No, I was doing it with you. You ready? There you go. What is that? Oh, it's Spider-Man. There he is. That's his web.
I want to eat these donuts now.
Can you eat them outside? Because those are the ones that will make Jenny sick, remember? No. All right. We are pressing. Yes, ma'am.
Where is the top of this?
Oh, good question. Right here.
Why did you put that?
I'm sorry.
On top. I'm gonna put all of these stuff back in this bag. And it's your birthday.
Oh, yeah?
I'll do this for him.
All right. I have ironed, or I've pressed. See, now I'm using the wrong words.
I'm gonna put this in my room.
Okay. Be careful of the cord. Sorry. Did you have?
Put that cord
What?
There.
Don't put that cord there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing the best I can. All right, so we have pressed. This is looking pretty good. It's ready for top stitching, but I'm not actually going to top stitch it right yet. I'm going to find a place to lay it where it's not going to get covered in ink. I just put that off to one side. You did get to, you haven't seen Ginny, or you won't get to see Reby. Ginny should be home in the next 5 or 10 minutes, though. Thank you, guys. You're so sweet. I know. Seriously. So fun. So that's her real handprint. That's so cute. Here, oh wait, no, like this. I'm going to go hang it up. I am going to sew my pockets to the skirt now, and then I'm probably going to go ahead and sign off. I've been online for a while. Let me move this back this way. Actually, I'm going to switch cameras. Sorry. But I have my skirt pieces here, and if you remember, I went ahead and pinned these the other day. Oh gosh. And I'm going to be sewing them on right now. So let's switch cameras. You can still hear, oh, I turned that camera off. Hold on. I'm going to use my regular sewing machine. Wait. The person who was supposed to be giving my child a ride home left me a voicemail, and now I'm getting a little stressed that, oh no, somebody, okay. All right, sorry. Had a brief moment there. Let me get set up. Whoa. So I don't mean to keep you all afternoon. Sorry this is taking me so long. I like to sew slow. Sort of like people who like to cook slow. I don't like to rush. So I'm going to sew these. Are people fighting? Are they yelling at each other?
I don't know where the donuts are.
They're right there.
I leave them over here.
But don't take them to your room, okay?
Why?
Because we don't take food upstairs. Wait, can you close that door? If you're going to eat them, you need to eat them outside on the porch. And then wash your hands. All right. What am I doing? Oh my goodness, this is real life. I'm sewing these. I've got a little stretch stitch going on. It's go time. Hopefully this works out. So I'm going to do this 3 more times with all of my other pockets. I like to use my sewing machine for this step. I don't know why. It's just a habit. Oh, good grief. I'm almost done. There we go. my machine is warning me that my bobbin is almost out. Of course it is, right? Let me see if I have another one. I do. Perfect. I just realized I cannot see any comments. So if you're talking to me and asking me questions, I'm sorry. I don't think this is caught up. Weird. All right, well, I'm sewing blind. At least we're looking at the right machine. I've got that going for me. And one more. All right, now we're ready to press these pockets. I'm going to catch up with comments. Let's see. Bobbin chicken, that is what it is. So we'll go back over here. Get this cord out of the way. More iron, or more pressing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press my pockets away from my skirt. One option that you have is on the front of your skirt, you can actually choose to, come on in. I'm live, you have to say hi. So this is Jenny. Yeah, you're out for the whole thing.
Sweet. I don't see it all.
Yeah, you don't have to do it at all, so you can be virtual. What?
I'll text you. Hold on.
Well, I talked on the phone with Miss Solomon, so you're good.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
They just didn't get all the dang forms I filled out. I know. I'm like, she goes, we can have her make it up if you want. I'm like,
No, I don't want to have to do that.
well, and I said that the timing was kind of perfect the way it worked out. Whatever. But then she told me somebody else to call for my other problem. Of course she did. Did you have a good day?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
It did. It was weird. All my classes and stuff were different.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It was all wonky.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and wrap up a few things because I actually have to go to soccer soon.
Alrighty. Miss Hubby loved your present.
Oh, good.
She loved it.
Good. All right. Bye. Okay. So I'm pressing these away. That's the last child you get to meet today. Can you see her? Oh, gosh. All right. Oh. Hey, Jenny. Jenny. Go get Jenny for me. So is she going to, what happened? Oh, she left me a voicemail. Do you want to hear it? Yeah. So if you, and then tell me what to tell me what to text her back, because I'm like, I'm live. All right. Sorry. Whew. This is life right here, folks. All those pretty images on Instagram, they're not real. What are you doing? Yeah, you got to get Stella to share with you. Sorry, it was a birthday. I can't make Stella share those with you. I love you. I'm almost done, okay? I think the real test of this week is whether or not I'm actually going to get this done tomorrow. You know? You feel me? Because holy moly, what a week. All right, so as I was saying, one option you have is if you know which skirt is the front skirt, you can sew your seam allowance to that pocket, and that helps your pockets stay in place. I'm going to switch to not that one, to this one. All right, let me back it on up here. Not stressed at all. Cool as a cucumber. Bye. This is like on all those baking shows. They just put it in the oven and then they pull it out and it's beautiful. Yeah. I kind of wish I could do that right now, not gonna lie. Oh, look, this one's already been top stitched. Be magic. All right, so I think we all know what time of day doesn't really work for live sewing. So right now what I'm doing is I'm matching my skirt panels and the pockets. And I'm just gonna clip strategically to kind of hold them in place. So I'll be honest, one thing I do, which is probably not the smartest, I use my serger for the pockets. And I just grip it and rip it, and sometimes I end up with a little place I missed at the bottom, and sometimes I don't. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's a mystery. Okay, so I'm ready to now stitch my side seams, and I'm going to go ahead and go over to my serger for that. That is my sewing machine. So we have to move the camera. Oh, we're going back to the Triumph. I got all shades of confused right there for a second. There's the underbelly. These pockets are huge. They're actually not the pockets that came with the Virginia pattern. If you remember, I just used the ones that were hanging on my wall. So if I take off a little extra, don't be horrified. Okay. Let's see if the knife works. I'm going to end up with a hole. Did somebody just... Amazingly, I caught everything, but I'm going to go back over it. I'm going to turn off my knife because I can. This time I'm going to start on the bottom. My intention is that this is the front of the skirt. I'm not the smartest when it comes to remembering that I did that. I could mark it. I'm going to go over this one just one more time. I caught everything. You can see it. But I just want to make sure I don't end up with a hole there later. So I turned off my knife again. Ah! Okay, that's annoying. Yep. Ouch. All right, so here we go. My skirt bits are sewn together. Whew. Just surge right around, yeah. It usually works out all right. I have a thread everywhere. I'm going to give everything a good press. The good thing about this skirt is it has a decent amount of ease in it, so it's actually, I don't have to worry too much. If it was a mini skirt, a pencil skirt, I might worry a little bit more, but honestly, I'm not that concerned. So you have my phone, bring it to me.
This is what I typed in response, and then I just told Lexi that she can use my crutches. She
Okay.
thinks that's perfect because the doctor told her to use them from a friend. So I typed that at the bottom. I think that's perfect. You have to make it sound like you, though.
It's great.
Okay.
Wait. What, heading out from the doctor? Oh, okay. Gosh, what a day. Okay. So let's give this a little press. I like to press it before I turn it right side out, and then again once I turn it right side out. It just lets the stitches shrink back to where they need to be. Look a little nicer too. things are looking nicer. I'm going to turn it inside out, or right side out. And I think this will hopefully be a decent stopping point. Oh. So tomorrow we'll connect the two. First we'll top stitch those bands, then we'll connect the two. And I'm gonna, I'll set up the ovation to be top stitching ready. But we'll connect the two, we'll put our casing in, and we'll hem. Not in that order. That's quite a bit. But I think we're good now. 2.5 hours seems to be like a pretty good limit. I have 30 minutes to shove some more food in my mouth and run to soccer. Thank you for sticking with me tonight. You've got one more day to decide if you want to give the 5 out of 4 family a try. I think you should. If you have any questions, just reach out to us, you know. We're very helpful. We're semi-friendly. Okay, we're very friendly. And we really just want to see everybody improve at all sorts of things. So yeah, we're not super serious either. So if you're worried that we're going to be like, so this, so that, no, nothing like that. But we just believe that we is greater than me and that we can all do more with more. So have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow, Friday, for our last installment of this incredibly long sew-along, where I hope I'm not boring you to tears. See you later.